is up, YouTube? It's your boy King Beach. I am back with another banger, man. And today we're gonna really deep dive into the standards we have in every single aspect of our life, because our standards are what make up our life. And I say this for the simple fact, the standard you have in women, let's say you don't date no woman under a 6. The chances are you're gonna get 6'5", bro, and that's just facts. Cause if your standard is a 6, life isn't gonna give you too much above that standard, not too much below that standard. It's gonna shoot right in that middle of your standard. And we gotta realize that's gonna be the way in every aspect of our life. Cause you gotta look at it like this. Standards are so important because they're our base level. They're our base, they're our median. They're our median. You're always gonna go to your median. Sometimes you get higher, sometimes you get lower. But best believe you're going to still be at that median at the end of the day. At the end of the week, you're going to be at that median, bro. So if you get high, you're going to get lower. If you get lower, you're going to get higher. And our standard is that happy medium. That's our happy medium. So now that we know this, now we know our standards are the happy medium. Now, y'all probably already noticed already. This is why we have to raise our standards in every aspect of our life. Because you know we're going to get your standard. Like, sometimes you will get higher, sometimes you will get lower. But we know for sure you're going to get that standard. So if your standard for women is 6s, that's what you're going to get. Like, 6s, you're going to get probably, you might get a 6'5" here and there. But you almost might, but you're probably going to get a 5'5" too. You feel me? And think about it that in every aspect of your life. So if your standard of if your weekly income is $500, that's your standard weekly income. That's what you're gonna stay around. Some days you probably will get that 550, 600. But then some days you're gonna get a 450, bro. And then some days you're gonna get that 450. So that's why it's so important to raise our standards so we can get better everything. Because our standards are what we accept in life. That's facts. It's just what we're accepting at the moment. So if you're accepting kind of a lower standard, that's what you're gonna get. But this is why I'm coming on here saying we need to raise our standards. And I mean that in every aspect of our life. So let's say you're making $500 a week right now. Raise that standard to like 800. Like starting off, like raise it to 800 and then keep increasing that standard. And the way you raise that standard, you don't accept anything less. Simple as that. You just don't accept it. You make $600, you're not happy with that. That's not the standard. So now you got to treat it like, I'm below standard. This isn't good. I got to find a way to make $400 more because that's my standard. That is my base standard, and I do not go below that. Same with women. If you keep attracting 6s, 6'5", 6'5", 5'5", raise your standard. Don't accept it. So if a not trying to be rude, but if a 6 slides into your DMs, delete the thread. Be like, nah, that's not it. She's not making the cut. She's not making the cut. And that's how you do it in every aspect of your life. So if your standard is always eating healthy, someone offers you a candy bar, don't accept it. Simple as that. Because if you accept that candy bar, you're letting the universe know you're okay with that. You're literally letting them know you're okay with that. That's your standard. You're okay with eating that candy bar. So it's gonna keep sending you candy bars. It's how the world works. It's going to keep sending you those candy bars until you really say, no, I'm not accepting that candy bar, or no, I'm not accepting that $400 a week. Either 800 or nothing. Simple as that, either 800 or nothing. You can look at it as my way or the highway. It's either going to be this or nothing. Because really, it's a mental thing. It's because your world is your state of consciousness. So whatever your state of consciousness is, that's what your world's going to give you. If I'm accepting $400 a week, that's what the universe is going to give me, $400 a week. It's going to be, why would it give me more? There's no reason for it to give me more because I'm accepting the $400. So why would it want to give me $800 if I'm accepting $400? That's like when you're doing a bid for something. You say, you'll cut my grass for $20. If you say you're going to cut my grass for $20, I'm not going to give you $80 to cut my grass. Because you say you're going to accept $20. And I feel like it's a mental hurdle we have to get over in our heads. And I'm the same way, bro. Sometimes I charge a lot less for my services. Not because I think badly of my service, but it's just because I be trying to be nice. It's literally me being nice, like, I'm not really trying to tax this person, bro. Even though it's really not taxing, it's how I value myself. But you gotta think, bro, Bro, people are gonna pay you what you are worth, and that's facts. If you think you're worth $100, like for an hour of your time is worth $100, that's how you gotta keep it, bro. Simple as that. Because if you start giving people, oh, I'll get you for 60, oh, you can get a 6.5, that's what you're gonna start getting, bro. That's literally what you're gonna start getting 60s and 6.5. But if you really say, no, this costs 100, and if you can't afford it, I'm just not for you. I promise you, the universe is gonna start giving you that standard, bro. I promise you they will. If you say I cut grass for $100 and go no lower, people gonna start paying you $100 to cut their grass, bro. And that's just what it is. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to overcharge, but like really charge what you think you're worth, because that's all it is. What you think you're worth. Because mentally, you gotta be here mentally. It has to be a mental thing first. But if you're worth $100, do not go less than that, bro. Do not lower your standard. Do not lower your standard like that. If you say I'm offering a service for $100, that's what it is, bro. And I promise you somebody's going to pay for that shit. See, the thing I have, well, the thing I used to have, because I don't have it no more, I used to be like, it was more so I would try to be nice. It's literally just me being nice. Like, oh, I'm not trying to charge it. Oh, if I know a person don't got it like that. Oh, I know this person don't got it like that, so I'm gonna go down a little lower. Granted, if that's like a family friend, like that's one of your homies you looking out every here and again, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. But I'm just saying you can't keep lowering your standard, because if you keep lowering your standard, that's gonna be your median. Your median is going to be that. And once your median is that, it's going to be hard to get up. And once your median is that, that's what you're going to start accepting. So it's not going to be that $100 for a grass cut. It's going to be that 65, knowing damn well you're worth more than $65 an hour. And that's just facts. You the best grass cutter in the world, bro. Bro, you're a great grass cutter. Charge that 100. And if they can't do it, it's fine. That's okay. They'll find somebody else that's in their standard. But your standard is up here, and I promise you, people are gonna pay for what you're worth. If you feel your worth is 100, people are gonna pay you $100, bro. Don't think, oh, I need to lower my prices because to get more customers. No, bro, you can't think like that. You can't think like that at all. You gotta know this is my standard and this is what I'm worth. Really, it's just knowing your worth. Once you know it, stay with it. Don't accept nothing less. Cause you gotta think. You worked hard to be the best grass cutter, bro. You literally put in the hours and put in the time cutting grass for probably cheaper. Now, I'm not telling you to start out here and start taxing people out the ass for no reason. That's not what I'm doing. Like, if your service is literally a $20 service and you're charging $100, you probably are wallet. But at the same time, if you feel your services are really worth $100, shit, that's just what it is. It's gonna be 100, or it's gonna be no. Oh, you just need to find somebody else, and that is perfectly okay, bro. I'm saying, raise your standards in every aspect of your life, bro. Especially like you're developing yourself, you're really getting better at your craft. Raise them. You need to raise your standards, because that's the only way you're gonna raise yourself. Like, raise yourself by raising your standards. Because you got to think about it. If you're only getting 6.5s and 6s, you're never gonna get that 9. If you're still accepting 6.5s and 6s, the chance of you just getting a 9 are very slim, bro. That's just fact. Cause your standard is a 6.5. You're okay with it. And bro, comfortability is one of the worst things you can be, bro. Because if you're comfortable with those 6.5s, you're gonna keep getting those 6.5s. But when that next 6.5 come and you don't, be like, nah, I'm good. And like in a nice way, of course. But just be like, yeah, that's not even me, bro. And then sometimes and granted, I'm not saying a 9 is just gonna fly out the ass at you, but I'm just saying, distance yourself, bro, and just keep working on yourself and keep raising yourself. Because really, even if you're not at that point where you can really get that 9, if you still taking 6s, you're never gonna get to that point. You feel me? So if you're still charging $40 for the grass cuts, you never gonna get to that $100 if you keep taking $40. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's simple. Keep working on your craft, keep bettering yourself, and then raise your standards. Really, because that working on yourself, working on your craft, that's gonna make you, because it's a mental thing, that's gonna make you think, damn, I deserve more for this, because you've put in the time, you've put in the effort, you put in the work for it. That's the mental capacity that's gonna get you to that next standard. You gotta get it here first, though. You gotta get it mentally. You gotta feel like you're worth this. You gotta feel like I'm worth this $100 an hour. That's gonna really help you raise those standards and raise them in every area of your life. You're gonna feel like I'm worth more than $400 a week. I should be getting at least $800 a week. And that's how it goes. But work on yourself and then raise your standards. And then while you're working on yourself, don't accept nothing less. Just don't. Just like that candy bar. Dude, try to know I only eat healthy now. I've raised my standard in that aspect of my life. I've raised my standard in eating healthy. Somebody trying to give you 40, no, I'm not taking it. I've raised my standard. I'm $100 an hour now. I'm not $40 no more. 6'5" coming your demons, no, I only accept 8s now. It's only 8 5s and above. I'm sorry, no. Power of no, just say no and just keep working on yourself. I promise you, the customers, the women, the healthy food, they're just gonna come, bro, and that's just facts. But that's the end of today's video, man. I love y'all, man. Hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'm out.